That's a little bit earlier than usual. Oh no, hey guys. My computer says it doesn't have access to the internet. Are you a figment of my imagination?
There is not, but theoretically we could share it with you. Hold on. It was
Someone who knows.
stand by. I'll do that for you. Bring a
That's
truck over here.
Oh my
Alright,
god,
go-
that's
go
always going to
back.
be a classic though. We're at Pop. Oh my god.
Colossus.
You want me to light your cig? Yeah.
No, I got it.
That now has an ASARS. Give me a moment. Where the fuck is the little interactive thing?
Let's get evil.
What the fuck? I remember it's like somewhere around the little gas tank here.
The college is making me take the COVID test tomorrow.
Dude, I've already taken that like a billion times. Let me get something smaller and try it here. I'm gonna put that back over where it's supposed to be. We're gonna try it on this Jeep here.
There you go. Now it's working. For some reason, my virtual cable is not working. It usually does. Why am I?
Interactions, arsenal. Yep, there. Alright, so let me load it. Oh, that's not it. Jesus. Hold on. We really need to start using the ace arsenal.
Getting kind of dark around here.
bitch.
You know what? I'm gonna do this the retard way and just drop it to you because I have one ready for you. Well, oh shit, no, I don't. Not on this one. Hey, a rifleman, will you give him a kit, please? I forgot I haven't remade any of the basic issue kits on the new computer. Thank you, appreciate it. Vellum and Colossi. Let's see. We're gonna split it between.
I don't have one in the ace. Hold on. Come on,
Vellum.
That's fine.
Vellum, you can come sit over here with the first fire team.
Alright.
You're home.
I'm home. And you're
Let's
all
see,
here.
We're gonna start in just 4 minutes. Give those guys a couple minutes. Before we start, we are going to briefly talk about a couple things, just so y'all are made aware of it. Mostly in regards to the next couple weeks and what we have planned. How many people are here right now? Anybody know? Actually, you know what? Why don't I just take roll? Okay, Anderson is here. I've seen him. Young is here.
Sadly. I'll be right back.
Rip John Boney.
Oh, there he is.
We knew him well.
Oh.
He crashed. He's coming back. He just messaged me.
What's up, Anderson?
Ooh. What a dramatic entrance.
Like that?
Yeah, that was so cool.
He lag out, I assume.
Yes.
Yeah, he crashed. He'll be back.
Great. So, anyone got some tunes or something?
You're the tune man, aren't
There
you?
he is. Ooh, fucking, that's Peterson's job. He's the guy with the radio.
He never plays any music though, man. I'd probably get us killed, but
Yeah,
it'd be
more than
cool.
likely.
Be pretty cool. Why do you carry a shotgun?
They can carry literally anything inside of a helicopter.
Can't carry another helicopter.
Bitch! He told you!
Or Jeep. Oh, hey.
He could kind of could carry a Jeep actually in a helicopter.
You're gonna
Yeah, I
get
could.
Marshall for pointing a gun at me. Can't carry a Jeep in a UH-34 though.
You want to bet?
Do it.
Probably
Try
could.
it. Do it right now. This guy's helicopter's gonna pop.
They used to drop Tetrarchs and gliders in World War II.
Why didn't they ever get really big cement blocks and drop them from sling-loaded helicopters onto VC?
Because it's not the Middle Ages. We have artillery for that.
Well,
To be
I mean,
honest,
it's probably-
we
you
should
could-
we should
you
bring
could
back
go
the
back
trebuchet.
Exactly.
yeah,
We
dude.
need trebuchets to level out Vietnamese cities in the 1960s.
He's so cool. He's like, oh, I can sling load it. Oh,
Let's
I could
fucking
fit it
throw some
inside.
flaming
dude."
Greek fire pigs into the jungle. That'll really teach them a lesson.
Hey, if it's really serious, we start throwing dead cows.
Yeah.
Okay, sorry guys. My bad, I crashed. You guys hear me?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah, we can hear you.
So, just before we start, a couple things. I know the state of the unit's been a little bizarre the last, like, probably month and a half, maybe. Because of the 3-3 guys coming in and being a bunch of fucking retards, and then mass exodusing from our unit as well. Strange situation all around. The unit they came from was a giant meme. Apparently most of them were giant memes, with the exception to a few that really came here to actually be a part of the unit, like Chambers, for example. But regardless, that distraction aside, in a very diplomatic way, they were edged out because they could not meet the standards of the unit. So this is a reaffirmation to maybe some of the new guys here. We don't really fuck around in game because we're not in here for very long. We do the shit by the book. We expect you to act like Marines would act, whether it be a training or a campaign. You know, like that's the expectation. We train ourselves and try to hold ourselves to the standards of a Marine Corps infantry battalion in Vietnam. And obviously we'll be doing other shit besides Vietnam, but we're clearly predominantly a Vietnam unit. But the point being is that's kind of what we hold ourselves to. And they couldn't handle that. They came here and clicked and talked about tree kikes. And another thing, leave the fucking racist shit at home. If y'all want to make memes and shit on your own free time, that's whatever. Don't bring it in here. Gook and Dink is way different. It's historically correct racism. Unfortunately, saying it that way is true, but that's different. You can refer to combatants as they would have, but I don't want to hear people saying the N-word while they wade into other squads' positions. First squads, one of you fucking did that last week. No, not a good deal. We've got people in this unit that aren't white, believe it or not, and they may not appreciate that, and even if they do, it's still not something we accept. So regardless, even if they're cool with it, I'm not. So just an easy word not to say while we're in here. Say ballsack, say gook. I don't know. Who cares? There's a million other words you could say. Anyway, we obviously got rid of a lot of people because they were retarded or whatever it is, or they left of their own volition, or scheduling conflicts, or what have you. So basically, most of Barden's squad has been eaten up through people leaving and whatnot. So stand by for a little bit of a restructure, and I'll kind of let you guys know what that looks like. I have a couple ideas, but I really want to talk to squad leads about that, and our fire team leads. We'll talk a little bit about it after the training today. That pretty much guarantees you anything you want to do in the unit, though, so there's the good side of it. When we reduce size, the people who stay become the core, and the core get pushed forward into what they want to do. So if you don't fancy yourself a rifleman and you want to be like a rocket man, or you want to be a this or that, there's plenty of opportunity. There's basically one full MG team now open. So anybody that wanted that, I mean, there's ample opportunity for that now, etc., etc. So anyway, we'll stand by for that. And this is our last week, our last 2 trainings on Pendleton, and we'll be switching back to a jungle training environment. It is like that kind of signals the end of training prior to Vietnam. So like historically speaking, they'd send them to a jungle environment for like a few weeks before they would go into Vietnam, just learning how to be in the jungle, how those all these formations that you learn and all that, those new maneuvers in the field, how they work in the jungle, which a lot of you are already familiar with. And actually, it's a little bit easier in the jungle for some ways, harder in other ways. But regardless, we'll be switching to a jungle environment soon. So don't get too comfy in your barracks. Kiss your girlfriends goodbye. You'll never see them again. Vietnam will kill you. And those of you who don't know, we will be going. This is considered late 1966 on Camp Pendleton, being very nice and allowing ourselves to train with flaks and rifles and shit, which they definitely wouldn't have done. Or M16s rather. They definitely would have been training with M14s, but I'm not really interested in that. Training with the weapon we wouldn't have utilized. And we will be going in. Basically, this is the first time you all will do this. 3-5's already in country, right? We were on the 3-5 first deployment. So if you don't know, we're going to go in under the individual unit replacement. So basically what would happen is the unit stayed in country, like 3rd Battalion, 5th Marines never left Vietnam the whole time they were there. It just changed hands and the personnel rotated. So that's basically what you'll be experiencing as you go in this next campaign. You'll be showing up for Operation Union and Union 2, which was the summer of 1967. So potentially some of the guys that were there for Hastings would have also been there for